Hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining me and following along with this video instead. Sorry that I couldn't make it to class tonight, but I hope that you enjoy and find some space and time to do this workout. Even if you can't do it today, get it in at some point this week and I will see you next week. But for today, we're gonna start off with some big arm circles, just opening everything up, loosening it out. I like to add that little bounce to my knees. I don't have any music or anything like that, but honestly it's kind of nice with just the breeze outside today. We'll go forward, the birds are out, sun shining. Nice, one more time back. Take some deep breaths. I went with less leg for this class today because I know we've been burning those booties and our quads a lot lately. So I wanted to give us some rest on that. But that does mean that we're gonna be doing more core, some upper body strength, and of course a little bit of leg. We're gonna start there just so that we kind of get that warmed up. All right, everybody pull back one quad. If you can't balance, grab onto something. Trying to just use that balance though and really stretch the front of that leg. I can show you from the side too. Good, other side. If you can reach back with both hands, do that. Give yourself a little bit of extra challenge. And I'm still going to give you lots of modifications and different options today throughout the workout. Nice. We're going to come to the end of like your mat or just wherever you're walking out and using some space. We're going to do some inchworm walkouts. We're going for 5 of these, so we're going to place our hands down, walk our way out to an upper high plank here, getting those shoulders right above the wrists, and then walking it back up. That's 1. We got 2, nice and slow. Squeeze the core, belly button to the spine as we go down. That's 2. Here we go for 3, walk it out. And 4. Should be getting a little more warm here. We got 5. This is our last one. All the way down and all the way back up. Nice. We are now going to get down onto our bellies. We're going to push those hips down, drop the neck. If this is too intense on the wrists, feel free to get down onto the forearms. Giving a little bit of arch to our back. Push on back up to those arms if you're not already there, and up into downward dog. We're gonna pedal our feet out, get everything nice and loose. And we're gonna go down one more time. It's funny, I thought this sheet would stay still, but it's all over the place. All of my yoga mats are at the studio. Good, push it up and pedal them out. And walk your feet up. Roll it up nice and slow. I'm gonna move my sheet because it's theoretically pointless. All right, we're warmed up, we're ready to go. We are starting standing and then the rest of it is gonna be mainly laying down. So for our first little circuit here, we're gonna be doing a squat and then lift and we're reaching. So we're just doing some regular squats. Again, no weight or equipment with this workout today. So we're gonna be sitting our hips back. As we stand, we reach up. So I'll show you from the side as well. We sit those hips back. Really think about your form here on this one. Remember, knees are in line with those toes. Hips are back. Stand, squeeze. Here we go. Lower, squeeze, lower, squeeze. Keep it going. Lower and squeeze, lower and squeeze. If anything's hurting and you liked that sumo position from last class better for your leg or anything like that, we can go nice and wide too. Totally up to you. We just want to keep it going, lowering and squeeze the glutes. If you want to think about breathing, I would inhale, exhale as we stand. Inhale on the way down, exhale as we stand. Good, let's go for 2 more. 1 and 2. Nice job. Sticking with the legs, we're gonna get in a little bit of a lower stance here, a close, narrow squat. So feet are directly like under myself. Even together is okay too. If you want your feet touching, if that's more comfortable for you while we do this move, that's totally fine. Staying nice and low. We have 3 taps. 3 taps. We're gonna tap our foot out, together, out to the side, together, to the back, together. So we're going forward and side and back, forward, side, back. I'm going a little quicker with the pace because this leg isn't really doing much. We're really working this leg. This is that front quad that we're working, and like lots around the knee. Good, keep it going. Out and back. We got forward, out and back. Notice I'm pretty stable on this side too. If you need something to hold on to, give that a go as well. Forward and side and back. Let's go 1 more. Forward and side and back. Oof, okay, that burns. Drop it low. Here we go, other side. Forward, side, back. I'm staying low this whole time in that front leg. Forward. Here we go. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Forward, side, together, back, together. Keep it going. We feel the burn. We feel it in our quads. We feel it in our side here, in our glute. Forward, side, back. 1 more. Forward, side, and back. Nice. Shake that out. All right. Last one here for our lower body. We did these last week, but we're gonna just do some calf raises. Super simple. If you want more depth, you can feel free to go to the stairs. If you have stairs in your house, or if you have like a step or a ledge or anything like that, you could stand on the edge of it, lower your heels a little bit lower. That's gonna give you more of a deficit. It'll work your calves a little bit harder. Personally, I don't feel like I need much more than just this up and down to the ground. We really want to think about squeezing. Squeezing at the top. Feel those calves burn. Nice. Keep it going. Let's see, how we doing? I think we've been for like 7 minutes maybe? I don't know. Good. Very nice. Back to the beginning. We're only doing the legs twice today. You're welcome. So grab water if you need it. I'll grab water. And then we're gonna go again. Ready? 15, squat to raise. Let's go. Squat and raise. 2. Here we go. 3, 4. Make sure we're squeezing at the top. 'Going. Really sit those hips back. 10. Make sure to breathe. last one. Nice. Good. If you're feeling it, of course you can, this is nice. You can pause the video, take your time with it, totally do with what your body is feeling and needing. If you need a rest, do it. If not, join me. Getting nice and low, feet are closer together. We're papping out to the side and back. Forward, side, and back. Staying nice and low, really thinking about the work being done in that side. If our backs are hurting at all, you might be arched. Let's think about how our hips are. Now following over. Nice and low, back is neutral, spine is neutral. I'm not arched back or anything doing weird like this. Hips are tucked forward. Really think about that. Be mindful of the lower back if it's hurting at all while we're low. You want to be hinged over, not bent with that back. Good, one more. Whew, those kill. All right, next side. I'll show you from the side this time again too. Let's do it. Forward, side, and back. Check out my back. It's super flat. I'm low. I'm staying low in this front leg the whole time. This leg is just having some fun, tapping around. Good. Keep it going. 2 more. Side, back, and forward. Side and back. All right. Get ready for those calf raises. Let's go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Here we go. Nice. Burn those calves. I'm so silly. I thought it was going to be cold out here. I'm sweating in this long sleeve. But it feels kind of good, not going to lie. Soaking in the sun while we can. We've had a lucky October. I'm really grateful that we can still be outside. All right, let's hold it at the top. Hold it, work on that balance. Squeeze the core, belly button to the spine. Pick something to stare at in front of you. I'm staring at this nice tree in front of me. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I came down, you should stay up. Squeeze, use that core. 3, 2, and 1. Rest, good. Shake it out. If they need a little stretch, you can push back onto that calf. If you want to stretch them out before we go to the ground. I'm gonna come check the time out real quick and make sure the camera's still going. Okay, cool. Hopefully you guys can see me. Hopefully I'm doing a good job staying centered enough. Water, and then we're gonna make our way down to the ground. So grab a comfy spot on the ground. If you have a mat, or just use your carpet. I'm using the lawn, the grass. Nothing crazy down here, so just somewhere you can lay on your back. Okay, this first one is going to be a little bit of glute, but also core. Getting onto our backs. We're going to push those glutes up towards the sky. One leg is going out and in. It's like a glute, single leg glute thrust, hip thrust, but our leg is coming in and out. We're staying up the whole time. So we've practiced like the single leg before, going up and down. We're not doing that. We're staying up, and the leg that is up is coming in and out. So we're working on our core while we're stabilized. You guys can do it with me starting now. Coming in and out, knee drive to that chest, pressing out. Good. You're gonna really feel some work here, but again, you're also working that core at the same time. Good. Other side. Here we go. I did about 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good, rest. Next we have, I'm pretty sure, 100s. Yes, okay, 100s. So that is like a Pilates move. We're gonna keep the knees stacked over the hips. Our feet are out in front of us. We're sitting up our shoulder blades and we're pulsing. I think the goal is to do 100 times. That's probably it, but we're not counting that. We're just gonna go until I say come down. With this, check out my form, look at the side. My back is completely flat to the ground. There's no space for me to reach underneath and to arch. So really want you to focus on that today. Even though you don't have me to check it out, definitely focus on keeping that back flat, feeling what that means for your core, and keep those pulses going. We're gonna go 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Next one, last one for this mini circuit here. Ooh, bird dog crunch. Okay, over onto our hands and knees. We're stacked completely, shoulder over wrist, hip over knee. So check it out from the side. If you want to pop up your phone and see what you look like from the side, like see if you're doing the same form that I'm doing. And once you feel ready and comfortable, we're gonna do some bird dogs. So this, I'll show it to you first. If you want some different variations, I'll give them to you. So a full bird dog looks like this. We're lifting, so we're lifting the opposite arm and opposite leg at the same time. If that is too much for you, I want you to take it one leg at a time. I want you to get used to that. The goal here is keeping our hips square to the ground. We want our hips facing the ground the whole time. When we kick this leg back, I don't want it to turn towards me, okay? I want to keep it under. Yep, our kneecaps are facing the ground the whole time. I'm flexing my foot. And again, if you want to add those arms, we're going to add the arm. Add the arm. Here we go. Back is flat. We're not arching up like this. We're staying neutral. Shifting back and forth. You'll feel a little bit of glute work, but more so, again, this is your core working. You can go slower than me. I wouldn't recommend going faster than what I'm going. Three, 2, and 1. Nice. Water if you need it, or pause and rest if you need more pause. We're gonna do it again. And we're killing it. We're halfway through our workout. Go this way and see if the sun is less in my face. All right, get into that glute bridge again. We got single leg out and back. Let's count. Let's do 12 each side. Here we go, lift it up. We got 1, 2, 3, squeeze that core, 4, nice. 9 and 10. We got 1 and 2. Nice. Switch it over to the other side. Really send that glute up, utilizing that glute. Really squeeze it and let that leg go. Count on your own or with me. If you're with me, we're at 5, 6, 7, 8. You can use those hands to push yourself up more. 9, 10. Squeeze and rest. Nice. All right, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go 100s. We're pulsing. Again, just with me. I don't know how many we're doing. I'm just gonna go until I really feel a good burn. Back is flat. Really focus on that back being flat. If it's too much to hold yourself up, you can rest. But when you're resting, I want your back flat. Sometimes it's actually easier to keep it flat if your shoulder blades are up off the ground. Keep going. Let's do it. Come on, push. Push. We got a few more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Let's go. We got our bird dogs. I'm going to add another advanced version if you want to give this one a try, if you weren't feeling it too much in that last one. But if you're feeling it with just the legs, do just the legs. If you really like trying to balance and using the opposite arm, opposite leg, great. Stick to what you want. I'm just going to give this other option as well while we do it. So if you want a harder version, you're going out, you're crunching in. So my foot's staying up the whole time. You can stick to one side. I would recommend sticking to one side. If you're going to do this way, we would open and we would come in, trying to touch the elbow to the knee, and my foot stays off the ground. So knee is staying facing the ground the whole time, foot's flexed back, crunch in, open, crunch in, open, crunch in. And if that's not your thing, don't you worry. We're going regular, or we're going kicks. It's totally up to you as long as you're doing them with me this whole time. I'll just keep switching between the variations. And we're just going. We're going to go for about a minute. Keep it going. Push it out. Let's go. You're doing these, really think about the glute squeezing too in the back. If the wrist hurts, go up onto those fists. Do it that way. Keep it going. And rest. Nice. All right, we're gonna move into our last little circuit here. Again, grab some water if you need it. Rest for a second. We're going on to our sides. We're gonna do some side work today. I'm gonna come and check the time again. See if it's still going at least. Sweet. All right. We're at 23 minutes. You guys are killing it. This is honestly a good one. I really like these moves. I want to incorporate some in class at some point because, yeah, I want to see how you did with them. All right, we got a lying down side lift or leg lift. Might have done these before. Also another kind of Pilates move. I was pulling from some of my Pilates knowledge just because that's usually without weight. So we're gonna get down onto our side, bend this leg in, and we're gonna be kicking this leg up. I want your knee facing me and your toes facing me. So I don't wanna go up, I'm not kicking open, I'm kicking this way. We're working on our side here, our gluteus medius. You all know I'm not counting, but let's go for about 15. Nice. I really feel it on that side here. I don't really know where I'm at, honestly. Maybe 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Ooh, those hurt. All right, we're gonna do a side plank. We're just gonna practice these first, and then the third move is gonna be doing something with them. If you're uncomfortable doing that third move, feel free to just work on that side plank. So if you wanna start on that forearm, and just on your knees. We can start there, lifting up. Really thinking about this squeeze that's going on our oblique on the side here. If you need something a little more advanced, we're up onto our feet. Really digging in that elbow and that forearm, squeezing the glutes here. You can reach up, you can look up, whatever feels good. And we're just holding, we're hanging out here for a little bit. Really breathe. I want you to hold it with me, even if that means coming down to one knee. You can also do one knee. Yep. Keep that leg straight. Maybe play around with it. Let it kind of come up into the air. See how that feels. You'll get a little more glute work too. If you don't want that, knees tuck in. We're squeezing here. So these are all your options. I just want you holding this whole time as I kind of go through those options and show you some alternatives. Nice. Hold it for 3, 2, and all right. Last one is arguably the hardest move, but that's why we're ending with it. I think it'll be a good finisher for you. So we are going to keep the leg bent on the ground here, regardless of what way you did it before. And you're going to lift the leg up and the arm up. And you're going to try and touch elbow to knee. So we're going elbow to knee, punching it together. My elbow's even a little far out right now. I'm gonna tuck that in. I want my shoulder over my elbow when I lift up. And tuck. And tuck. Nice. This is a little side plank crunch for you. Let's do 10. I think I'm at like 5 or 6. I'm gonna do one more and 10. Nice job. Get onto the other side. I should go back at some point and actually count how many reps I'm doing of each side and see if I'm like close to my guesses. Just something for my free time. All right, we ready? Let's go. We got our kicks first. Woo! It's okay if this one doesn't get up as much. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be laying down though. Okay, that's better. It's still a little tight on my left side personally. It doesn't want to go up as high, and it just feels a little more sore, which is totally fine. We still want to work on it though. That's even more of a reason to work on it and get each side kind of evened out. Woo. And we're going for about 15, just like on the other side. Nice. Get those 15 in. Once you're feeling ready, we'll get up into a side plank. Up on the forearm. And again, we can either keep the knees here or go out onto our feet, or we can do one knee tuck, one foot out, or play around with that balance. So totally up to you. Let's try and hold it for about 30 seconds. You can reach up. Keep the hips facing me. We don't want them floating up towards the sky at all or down to the ground. Keep it going. Let's go 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good. Everyone's tucking that leg. Everyone is racking their shoulder over that wrist, staying nice and close in there. We're all coming up with that open leg. And we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work, everyone. Let's stay down to stretch it out. I'll give you a little bit of a stretch. So we're gonna sit those hips back, pigeon pose, or sorry, we will get into pigeon pose, but child's pose first. Hips are going back. Breathe down here. You can let your forehead fall all the way to the ground if you'd like. If you want a little cushion for it, you can stack your hands. Good, walk your hands to one side. And to that other side. Good, onto our hands and knees. We're gonna do some cat and cow. With this, we exhale as we look up and we arch, and then we inhale, and then we exhale as we look down. Inhale, get your breath, and exhale, blow it out. Inhale, look up, exhale, looking down. Really focus on arching and curling that back. This should feel good on the tailbone. Nice, couple more. Good. Toes are under, hips are going to the sky for a downward dog, and then we're gonna come down into pigeon pose. So hips go up. There's a leaf on me. Good. And as we come forward, let's get our leg in front of us and try and sit into that pigeon pose. We can come all the way down onto the forearms. If you don't feel this, shift your weight. If your right leg's in front, shift your weight towards the left side. Or whatever foot is in front, shift the weight towards the foot. And then see if that gives you a little bit more of a stretch on your outside glute there. If you don't feel this one as much, you might just be really flexible on that side, and that's a great thing. Enjoy that, because right now I'm in pain doing this. If the forearms are too much, we can stay up onto the hands. And when we're ready to switch sides, go for it. If you want to hang out longer, be my guest. Again, with the video, it's kind of nice. You can just pause as you please. So feel free to do that as well. Good. One side might feel tighter than the other. That's totally okay. The more we do these kinds of stretches and exercises, the more everything's going to kind of even out, start to feel a little more mobile. You can rest your head. I'm just up because I like talking to you guys. Good. Send the hips up and walk our feet all the way to our hands. We're going to hold onto our elbows here. And as we come up, we're going to come up bringing our arms up as well. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, I'm going to face you. We're going to inhale, bring those arms up. And exhale. All right, nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next week at 4 o'clock and at 6:15. Also shoot me a text after you do this workout if you're like, hey, I have a question on this one, or oh, I really liked that move. Can we do that next class? Let me know and I'll incorporate it into next class or into some of the future classes. And yeah, if you have any critiques for me as well, let me know. I'm here to take it all in. I want to be able to do what I can for you guys, and I don't know, just give you the best experience that you can get. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna come stop the video.